what I'm doing is just, it's nothing compared to what they're doing. This is something that I believe that God has given me something to work my purpose. This is my cause, and I just want to give back to the community. And I think Washington, D.C. really deserves an event that magnifies this epidemic, but at the same time, it brings back our families together. And that's why next year's theme is called a family reunion.
Is that the strategy behind using the white attire for Al-Sura? Is
Absolutely.
that okay? Because I was just wondering, do you think that it will be too closely associated with Yuma and Al-Sura? Because they're both worked by the same people.
Sure.
So do you think that that's going to be a problem?
I don't think that'll be a problem. I think one of the things, while I definitely understand the question as far as what I think it'll be a challenge, or, I mean, initially people are going to say, well, that used to be Yuma.
Yeah.
Why Al-Sura? And, people are going to ask questions, and
right.
To answer that question is yes. 7 years ago, myself and 4 board members started the Human Endowment Fund. I felt the need at that time to address the issue. Now, hence Al-Sura, I'm readdressing the issue with the organization that I have. People will ask that question, and my answer to that is I felt that the event needed to reconnect back to the community. The event now is owned and copyrighted by Al-Sura, which is something that I'm very proud of. Al-Sura just basically represents a chapter that, the chapter of the Human Endowment Fund has met its goal as the foundation. That chapter is closed like Barack Obama. It's just time to turn the page.
Right.
And secondly, people now see me as someone leading the effort.
Right.
I'm stepping up to the plate and leading the effort.
Well, someone has to.
Someone has to. So, yes, I think in all fairness, people should say, well, didn't it used to be under Yuma? Yes, it did. But now it's under Al-Sura, and it's owned and copyrighted by my organization. Yuma, to me, was my baby. But moving forward, I just kind of felt that there was the connection between Yuma and the community just kind of got away. And so when you have stakeholders that want you to reconnect and recommit your efforts and awareness, you have to answer to your stakeholders.
Yes. Right.
Now, being with Yuma, we've done some incredible things, some wonderful things, and I really enjoy working with my board of directors. Just wonderful group of people, excellent group of people. But I felt when God tells you to work your purpose, you got to work your purpose. So this gives us an opportunity, gives me an opportunity to really, really hammer home where I really want this event to go.
Well, now you have an event coming up. Now, this is my last question, I promise. Now you have an event coming up. It's about the recruitment fundraiser.
Yes.
So what is your vision for the Al-Sura board recruitment reception?
Well, the vision of it, what I like to do with it is, people been asking me, Rahim, what's going on with the White Affair? What are you doing? And I said, okay, let me get the infrastructure together first. Let me get the letterhead. Let me get the logo. Let me get all this stuff.
And then I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Yes. I said, trust me, because when I bug you, you will be bugged. I tell them that. I say, so just chill.
Right.
Well, I'm going to bug them now.
Okay.
What we're doing is, my vision for the kickoff reception, board kickoff reception, is a fundraiser to assist us in paying for the credentialing process, because we brought on board the Alphabet Initiative. And of course, things cost money.
Yeah.
The proceeds will go to help pay for the credentialing. And also, we're applying for a grant to give us just a little bit of seed money. And what we're doing is we're going to pretty much catalog the event from right now all the way to the White Affair, sort of like a behind the scenes.
Okay.
I think that will really engage people, get people connected. And the thing, again, is reconnect.
Right.
So we want to reconnect people to the organization by doing the little YouTubes and stuff like that, seeing the behind the scenes, seeing the frustrations, the highs and the lows.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to really engage our audience, leading all the way up to the White Attire Fair.
Right.
But my vision is to pretty much let people know that there's a new organization that will recommit its awareness to the community. That the organization now is looking for people who are seriously interested in contributing as board members. So it's a board member recruitment / fundraiser.
Okay.
What we plan on doing is unveiling the official logo of Al-Sura, so that'll be unveiled. And then we will unveil the new White Attire Fair logo. So we're being worked on the logo for Al-Sura has
Juicy.
been finalized. The White Attire Fair logo will be finalized by the end, well, by mid-August.
Okay, because I know I've seen it, but
You
I
like
want
it,
to
huh?
but I want to make sure the public
White-
sees it. So when are they gonna see it?
They're going to see it at the fundraiser.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to unveil both the logo
Uh-huh.
and we're going to unveil the White Attire Fair logo.
Okay. When is the fundraiser?
Fundraiser is going to be Saturday, September 13th.
Okay.
And then the call service is going to be 2 weeks later. I believe that's the 26th
Okay.
of September,
Right.
Saturday.
I think so.
And that will be the call to service. So the first thing we just do a fundraiser, say, hey everybody, here's Al-Sura, here's what we're all about, here's our mission, here's, you know, our core values. You
When
know.
is the fundraiser gonna be held? I mean, where is it gonna be held? Excuse me.
Well, right now we're working with our team, working with Troy Friday, with our team to finalize that. We
Okay.
have a couple of meetings up next week to finalize where it's going to be, but all that information will be put in the press releases.
Oh, great.
So we're working through that with our national media PR guy, Herndon Davis, and we're finalizing, all that stuff will be finalized in the press release.
Mm-hmm.
Evites will be going out. I'll be working with another gentleman who'll be sending out the press release simultaneously. So once that press release and the Evite goes out, I believe all of Washington DC is going to be talking because they're waiting. They're waiting for something to happen. So my vision for the fundraiser is to really get people excited, to have people fill out the board nomination forms, the board advisory forms, and then that will be vetted through myself and a couple of folks on my team. And the timeline to actually bring people on board will be sometime in December. To bring a couple of people on board in December.
Okay.
And then meanwhile, the White Attire Fair, I'll be reaching out to certain folks to be heading up teams for the White Attire Fair, which would be our leadership team.
Okay.
Like for example, director of marketing, director of promotion. So I got some people in my mind. They'll be getting some letters in the mail. They'll be excited. So they'll be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So we'll be meeting with the leadership team for the White Attire Fair from October all the way up until January.
Wow.
During that time period, we'll be working on grants, trying to get sponsorships, because that time is where we're trying to get some monies going and
Okay.
whatnot. And then come January, once we go through that vetting process, we're trying to get the sponsorships and all that finalized. We'll call all the volunteers to come join us in either January or February.
Okay.
Because the leadership team, the executive
Has to
team,
be-
will be kind of working on
Right.
everything in the background.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here at GBM News, we'd like to thank you, Ms. Rahim-Abdur Briggs, for
Yeah.
bringing us this interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Well, this is Justin B. Smith, Senior Correspondent with GBM News, and we will see you at the White Attire Fair July 18th, 2009 in Washington, D.C. See you then.